All right, let's talk first day at college. So it's not my first year. I'm going into the second year, but it was the first day of the fall semester. And I do have some complaints. I have some complaints, and I also have some things that I liked about it. So, first day, obviously, parking horrendous. It took me probably 20 minutes once I got into the school campus to actually get to the parking lot, which is not far away at all. And obviously everything was full, so I had to go to the parking garage, and I found a spot, pretty easily. Like, the parking wasn't that bad, but it was just the time that it took to get there, and knowing that it's going to stay that way for probably the next week, 2 weeks before people start to stop showing up to class. So parking was the number one thing that happens every semester. There's nothing you can do about it. People are going to show up on the first day, and then once they realize that they don't want to do that anymore, they're just not going to go. So, parking. The second thing that I didn't like was, oh man, I know we're at college, and I know we're on a college campus, but I hate the college talk. Every single group of people, whether it's 2 people, 3 people, that would walk by me, they would just be talking about college. They would be like, oh yeah, these classes just line up with my major perfectly. Oh, I think I'm going to switch my major. I didn't hear that one. But, dude, it's just like, I know we're in a college setting. And obviously, what else are we going to talk about? Especially if you just made friends. You're going to be talking about what your major is. You're going to be talking about what you want to do in the future. But, dude, something about it, I hate it. I hate it, dude. I don't want to hear about college. Very, very ironic, right? I just don't want to hear about it. And it's just, oh, man. It's just a pet peeve. And it makes no sense. And I know it doesn't make sense, but it's the pet peeve. It's mine. Man. One thing that I liked, I'm in a class that, last semester was kind of like, the class before the class I'm taking now. So pretty much everyone in that class is like the same people that I was in last semester. So it was super chill to just show up to class and pretty much know everyone. It was just super chill. We were just all talking, and it was a fun environment. So that was sick. That was sick. But what I hate the most about talking to people at college is when every professor does this for some reason, makes you turn to your partner and talk. And I have nothing against the people that I'm sitting next to. I have nothing against, anyone in the class, whatever class it may be, whoever it may be. I have nothing against you. I love you. You're cool. All right, but it's like, dude, I don't want to turn and have this forced conversation that the professor is telling us to have, introducing ourselves. And I just don't want to do that. I don't think anybody wants to do that. I don't know a single person that wants to turn to their partner and tell them your major, where you're from. And it's like, dude, I don't want to do that. So that's another thing that always gets me, dude. Always gets me. But one thing I love about first days of college, some professors do it, some don't. I love when professors jump into content on the first day. I love it. I love when they just go straight in. That's my favorite thing, dude. I want to learn. I'm there to learn. I want to go. I want to hear about the content. Yeah, the introductions, obviously, they're pretty mandatory. Introduction, for the class, and introduction of the professor. We need to know, who you are, how we can contact you. Of course, all that. I get it. But I love it when after that they're like, all right, let's jump in. And it's just class. And it's amazing. It's amazing because that's what I'm there for. So, yeah, little college rant for you. Very crowded on the first day. It's always going to be crowded. The crowd's not really a problem, though. It was fine. It's not that big of a deal. But getting out of the school was actually a big deal, dude. Oh, my. It took me over an hour to get home on a 30-minute commute. 30-minute or less commute. It took me an hour to get home, and it took me 30 minutes to get out of the school alone. It was outrageous, man. Outrageous. So there's some complaints about the first day of college. Also some fun things, it was fun. It was fun. It was just laid back, relaxed. Another day at college. Got work done. Simple. And we're going to do it all again tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day, and peace.